Greetings, what's up, y'all? Peace. So this is Queen Sarita, and I just wanted to talk to you about something that is important, and it's something that I'm very passionate about, and I've come back to it again and again over the years, and that has to do with doing tarot and forecast readings on YouTube. So the thing that happens when you're doing a tarot and a forecast reading on YouTube is that there is something that you decided beforehand. And a lot of people have this question, but I don't see anybody really answering it online. So I'm going to answer from my perspective, my experience, and things like that. This video is going to be very straight to the point because I'm just going to drop a couple ideas in here for you to ponder. We'll talk about it more in depth over time, or at least by the next video. So when you're doing tarot readings and forecasts on YouTube, what exactly are you usually doing? Well, you see readers on here like myself who will do a reading for someone for a monthly reading. Sometimes we do our client readings on here because some clients want a video reading, and that's something that I was doing. I was doing video readings and I really enjoyed doing those, and clients really enjoyed those as well. The other thing you can do, if you aren't really ready to take the plunge and do YouTube yet, you can do your posts just on your website, direct people there. The other thing you can do is you can do written or email readings, ways that I've started off doing readings myself for other people. So when you are doing these readings, you have this audience that you're wanting to attract, or you're wanting someone to look at your videos. And the thing that happens is you got to think about things like what type of message or theme is your videos going to be about. You don't have to think about the whole thing, but at least to get started, what's the first video that you want to put out? What do you want to tell people about in your tarot and forecast readings online? The ones that are going to be on YouTube or on your website. And then you've got to think about, when are you going to do another one? And what's that next video going to be about? Maybe you can come up with the title for it as well. So pretty much, the good thing about doing these readings is that you can make them private until you're ready to show other people. This way, you're able to wait until your learning curve has kind of, subsided, or you've learned a lot more. You get more comfortable, more confident, or more ready. Maybe you have a series of videos that you want to put out. Plan for a certain day and then get ready to do that, because you just got to start somewhere. And none of us are perfect. We all have a different type of plan. And then readers all have different ways that they do their readings. So everybody has a different type of a hack, right? And most people in the tarot reading world aren't sharing their hacks with everybody. They may share them with their friends, those that are close to them, but for the most part, nobody's really throwing out a bunch of their ideas or things out in the public unless they're putting it in like a tarot course. And I think the thing is, people don't want other people to come and get their ideas, and then the YouTube gets more flooded with readers, So they kind of like holding how they put their videos together kind of to themselves. But you can look online and find people who are actually talking about how they put together their videos. And then you can imagine how someone who is reading tarot would do theirs. So other things that you want to consider are, do you want to do a reading or not? And check on why you want to do a reading. You may feel drawn to do readings for other people on YouTube, or you may feel drawn to do readings for people, period. When I was doing readings, especially when I first started, and a lot of the time I was doing readings, I would absolutely do a reading on whether or not to read for that person or not. I think that's very important. If you feel any type of doubt when you're gonna do a reading for someone, or you're about to agree, do a reading on it. Check on it. You may not be the person to do it. Maybe it's someone else. Sometimes that's the case. The other thing is, I get myself ready. That's one of the things that I do before I'm able to do a tarot reading or a forecast, which I'm going to be doing next. I have the April 2018 forecast. They're motivational monthly tarot readings that I'm doing. And you all remember those readings. I did those months, a couple years back, the motivational ones. And so it's time for me to do those. I'm going to do one of those today. And so I planned that out. Along with that, I got my energy ready to do this video. So you can clap, you can dance, you can speak to the ancestors. These are some of the things you can do to get your energy ready, exercise, stretch. You know, take some apple cider vinegar, do some deep breathing, meditate. Sit down and contemplate what it is you want to do. Talk to someone that you trust about what you want to do and just get the energy rolling, because it's just a matter of time before you actually do it, but everything starts with the plan, with the seed. The other thing is, once you've decided that you're going to do this reading, find out the details of the reading. So if you've decided you're going to deliver your client's reading via YouTube and you've got to record it for them to get it, you can do that a multitude of ways. One of the ways that I like doing mine is you could take a picture of your spread and then you can just do a voiceover. That's your video, upload it, make it private, and make it only available to them. You can also put it on your website with the password, so only that person can actually listen to it. Give them the password. Freeconferencecall.com. You can record your readings on there via calls and just leave the recordings on there. They say they only stay on there for a certain amount of time, but I have some recordings that have been on there for years that are still there. But you want to back your stuff up, because they do say they, clear database after a while. The other thing you'll need when doing readings, and this is just, like I said, some ideas. Doing readings like for forecast and reading purposes on YouTube, you are going to be looking at your fingers. I do put nails on sometimes, and then right now I'm about to braid my hair again and change the color. So I took all my nails and cut them, shaped them again, polished them. That way I'll be ready to do readings and I'll be ready to take my hair loose. I like to have my nails short so I can get into my scalp and really braid really good. So it's just about finding out the details of the reading, making sure you're ready energetically for this reading as best you can. Might just be taking a shower, putting on your makeup, a moisturizer, putting on some essential oil. One oil that I love putting on my hands before doing a reading to prepare is orange or sweet orange. I don't think it's going to let me take a picture of it, but let's see. So sweet orange oil is really good. And what we like to use this for, basically it just says brightening. So I know my person can have a very serious type of demeanor sometimes, so I like to lighten up a little bit. So the sweet orange is really good for that, and it helps me just to get ready for readings so I can, get moving. And it activates my sacral chakra as well, which is really good for the woman's energy. Your navel chakra also is very good for just being ready, just being joyful and everything as a woman. Now, the other thing, I'm talking about myself because I happen to be in a woman's body, but the other thing that you'll want to do, like I said, is you'll want to schedule your session. And the reason why you want to schedule this session for when you're going to do this reading is so you'll be ready for it. You want to clear your energy and clear the energy around you. You can play a video off of YouTube to do that, like one of those binaural beats. There's different types of music online that you can play just to clear your energy, clear your space. And you can do this, pretty much before you get on camera or after. But think about it. Are you going to be on camera on these videos when you do your forecast? Do you want to show your face right now? Or do you just want them to see, like, your cards? Do you want them to see the message? Makeup, if you're on camera, are you going to be rocking makeup, or are you going to just jump on camera and do your thing? These are things to think about. And the reason to think about them is so you don't have anxiety around getting them done. You just kind of are ready. because it's details associated with all of this stuff. And of course, we're talking about Mercury retrograde, Mercury stuff, Mercury related things. And I just saw a message pop up on my phone from one of my sisters, and I'm just saying, peace to you, sister. Love y'all. So on Instagram, y'all follow me on there, Sarita underscore, or it's Queen Sarita, Queen underscore Sarita. This is real impromptu. I don't really show my face on camera that much. But here we are, y'all. So makeup or not. The next thing is, do you want to set up the cards or your divination tools with, you want to set those up with cleansed items. So when you set out your area that you're going to do your readings on, I don't care if you stand your cards up against the wall, face the camera to the wall, or have your cards laying on a flat surface with the camera above them, or if you face the camera to your face and you hold up the cards, or if you put your face on the screen and then you use a video software to put a picture of the video, of the card in the little corner of the screen, whatever kind of way you do that, just make sure you cleanse the energy and just do that before you get anything done. Make sure you have your stuff plugged in, have your power cords ready, have your memory clear, or actually make some space to do these videos. Very often I got discouraged on my journey doing videos because you either have the space or you don't. And you gotta make space to do video. Video is it uses up a lot of memory. But it's not so much that you can't handle it, because nowadays there's a lot of memory on everything. So even with the phone I'm using right now to record my face, I'm using my phone for this. It does a good job because technology has come a long way. Wrapping up, let's get to the next part. And we'll do some different videos. So if there's some specific areas you all want to know about as far as doing tarot readings online, like on YouTube and stuff, let me know in the comments, and then I can do another video to answer those questions for you, all right? If I can, and if not, I will go online and find out the answer. So yeah, makeup or not, set up your divination tools. You may use the I Ching, like I do. I love the I Ching. You may want to use shells. You may be reading with cards, the Lenormand, crystals. Get your stuff together. Just put it in a little pile so you'll be ready to do what you want to do, because this is neat. This is fun. And it may seem like something corny or like a waste of time, or things like that for some people. But for people that really love reading cards and messages and looking at the subliminal signs, and then helping other people to understand that, or helping other people to see the options in their life, you can't beat being able to get online and do this in front of other people anytime you want to, And so you can read for people all over the world if you have that pull, that draw, that drive to do it. And a lot of times readers have something in them. It's like, there's something that's got to come out of me. It could be a musician, it could be actor, anybody. But the message of spirit wants to come through each of us in some sort of way. We have some song to echo in the universe. All of us do. No message more important than the other, but very, very important that we let it go while we're here, because once we go, that's it. All we can do is help people from the other side. But we have a voice we can use now. Why not use it? Let's go back. So you want to have during your reading, like right now while I'm doing this, I'm about to come back, like I said, and do a motivational tarot reading. Sometimes I do inspirational, motivational. I do, all kinds of different themes. You may see one for somebody doing something for a holiday or something. Do what resonates with you. Don't just copy off other people's stuff, but get creative and make up something for your audience that's going to be loved and respected by them. Something they're going to come back to and learn from over and over again. And I'm not saying I mastered this, but I'm just doing the best that I can. And that's all you do. They'll give you feedback, then you come back again with something else. Bam. Notebook, have a pen, have your notes. I have my trusty notes. I'm always writing notes down. This really helps my person out because I have a lot of notes over here. Because eventually I'm going to do it. so I might as well get it down on paper. That's how I feel. So I'm writing things down on paper. Additionally, you could actually put a note online or on your computer, in your notepad. You could save it as an email. I use that. I use notes on my phone, Evernote, keeping notes there. But just collecting the different elements that you're going to need for your readings. Crystals may be something you may want to put in your videos. Essential oils, like I showed earlier. Incense, you may want to have some incense burning. You may want to use the incense to clear your space. Other thing is video equipment. What are you going to use to record your video? For me, I'm using an iPhone 6S. Yeah. And I'm not using the Plus. I'm using the 6S because I have small hands, y'all. So I don't need the big phone. I'd like to have it. I thought about it, but trying to hold it was going to be a joke. So I was like, never mind. The other thing is, you've got to be able to press record some kind of way to get this information to other people. So what apparatus are you using for that, to put out your message to your audience? Or what's your plan? You don't have to have it all figured out, but what's the way that you're looking at that'll be most convenient for you? The reason why I do my videos mostly facing the table is because it's most convenient for me. When I have to get up and do makeup and, hair and nails, which they're done, but if it's a day that you're in between, like your wash day, like yesterday, then you've got to find a way to get the message done anyway, even though your stuff isn't done. And I mean, some people might get on there with the hair bonnet on their head. I don't know, but that's not the way that I be doing my videos. So how are you going to be looking, right? Even if you're behind the scenes, it helps with the delivery of the message if you feel good about what you're doing. So get yourself together like you're going to be on camera. For some of us, you just got to keep doing that. You might do it for 6 months. Have your face, have yourself, have your clothes the way you want them to be, and just feel good, because eventually you're prepping yourself to be on camera. You may never get on camera, but at least you're looking good behind the scenes, and you're feeling fly. Not that you have to be looking a certain way to feel good, of course not, but it does help. The other thing, it helps with the self-image, truly. So this video is like 17 minutes long. Let me hurry up. The other thing is, you got to think about the surface you're going to record on. Like I said, really important. That was like one of the hardest things for my person. Then let's break this down a little bit more on what you'll need. And we're pretty much wrapping it up. You want to pre-clean your house, your energy. Like I said, do some Reiki. Put some Reiki videos on, clear your energy, your space. Turn off the ringer on your phone, put it on Do Not Disturb. That's what I have to do. Play some music, get your energy right. The other thing I love doing is Paeta Legine, which has to do with slapping your hands, clapping yourself different places on your body. And you're not hitting yourself extremely hard, but you're opening up your energy meridians and letting everything flow. You can do it with Qigong. You can do it a whole bunch of different ways. But the other thing that you're going to need here, perhaps, like I said, is you're going to need like some incense if you want. Pre-clean the house, put the phone on Do Not Disturb, turn off the ringer, play some music, do some stretching, some yoga, get your energy right, meditate. Apple cider vinegar works wonders. I haven't had it today, but for the past month, every day I've been having it 3 times a day with water. Amazing, feeling amazing. So today I was like, let me let my energy just flow. I'm gonna drink some more water, and then just let the apple cider vinegar do its thing, because it's detoxing me. So yeah, me and my husband have been doing the apple cider vinegar hardcore. Got my other sister about to get back on it too, on my mother. So anyway, the other thing is not just apple cider vinegar, but whatever warms up your energy and gets you ready is good. And then making a conscious decision to do and focus on the video no matter what. Confidence, openness, and being relatable to people. And then being real, being you is important. You will not be perfect right off, and that's fine. People appreciate the realness. Your decorations are important if you're going to have something. Keep it simple and small. One thing will work. Your memory. clear your memory, like I said, on the phone or on your computer, or if you're using a laptop, that's right, you can use that too. With your webcam, that's another way to record a video. I used to use that like crazy. Then some people like to use two different things to record because they want to record whatever they're recording from different angles to give it more dimension. That's always cool to see. Not necessary, but you can do it. You know, your creativity will be appreciated. But creativity and just getting it done, keep it simple, is important more than not doing anything. Keep your power cord close. Clear your memory daily, or else, like I said, what's on my table, usually like when I'm recording, if you all were sitting where I am sitting, I've got some cards spread out across here. This is the Lover's Tarot for the Heart. This is the Fool's card in this deck. I'm about to use this deck for something very special. So I've got it here for decorations, but I also have a bunch of Himalayan salt that you can see here all over my table. I use it to purify my cards, everything. I happen to be one of those witches that say they're from the sea. You know, the mermaid witches, the African mermaid witch. That's me. So I do a lot of work with the sea, and even my Book of Shadows is really called the Book of Tides. And yeah, you know, I work with water spirits and the whole nine. And that's not the only thing, but yeah, just keep it positive and get your stuff out. Whatever sort of elements represent you and help you to remember who you are at your best. Put those things on your table. I got a piece of Palo Santo on my table. Right here. I've got a crystal called Healer's Gold. Very powerful stone. It's called Healer's Gold. I've got some pearls on the table. They're not real, but I think they're so pretty. I have some waist beads on the table that are like the color orange with a bunch of different gemstones in them. And these really decorate the table really pretty and keep me, you know, relevant on the energy and the topics I want to be relevant on. I have a big cowrie shell on the table, of course. The other thing you want to have, you want to put something on your video where people will not steal your stuff, because they will straight up and down take your video, download it, and then put it online saying it's theirs. This is mine, so nobody will think they're gonna take my stuff. So on my videos, what I do is in the corner of the screen, I used to do all this elaborate stuff on the videos, but now I've figured out, you know what? The main thing is for me to label the video with my business name so people will know it's me if somebody takes my video and tries to just put their stuff on there. Actually, somebody took the video and uploaded it on somebody else's video or something crazy, because people need something to do. So make sure you cover yourself. Put something like this in your video that represents and identifies you. You can do it digitally with like iMovie, that's on an iPhone, or an Apple computer. That's a program I like using for editing videos. But honestly, if you're like me, I'm in a very fast moving trend, like type of energy that has to do with just getting things, like just moving, getting things done. I want things to move fast, so I'm not doing a lot of editing videos right now. I'm more so putting out and recording, taking notes, you know, taking a long approach. But yeah, put this on there. You will definitely be glad that you did. Because when you say, well, this is me, they're going to want proof. If it's in the video, then that's it. That's your proof that you did it, that you put it together. The other thing I have in the video is this lovely thing. It's a horseshoe. And we got it from, what's the name of that place? Beautiful place. Mount Estes Park. That's the name of it. So yeah, Estes Park. Sorry about the dark videos, but it's got a train, and the train actually has gold and stuff on it. So when I saw this thing, I just had to get it, pyrite, and it's got Colorado on there, which is where I am right now. I got some pine needles on there on the table because I'm still talking about what's on my table. I've got some gold in a bottle that I got from the same place in Estes Park. I thought it was so cute, I had to get it. And the last thing is I've got this Kyrie shell and this rock together that I put, like, you know, I put it on my table for decorations. I just like it. It helps with grounding. And for the ancestors, I've got a skull glass for the ancestors. And then I'm using a cloth that my mother gave me. It's a scarf to put my cards on top of. So I have her energy as a part of my reading. Then I bought another white cloth to go on top of that. And then I have this wand. This came from some flowers my husband gave me. So I really had to keep this. I thought it was so cute. Of course, all of us love glitter so much. See, this is my little wand, and I can use this on the table, but it's on there for decoration for all the readings. The setup I have as to how you're able to see the cards when I'm doing those type of videos, if you want to hear more about that, definitely subscribe and follow the videos. I'll be giving out more info on that and some easy ways to get your videos up. So that's pretty much what's on my table. What day of the week? That's another question you want to ask. What day of the week are you going to be recording your videos? And are you going to do it on a regular basis? You're just trying it out. The other thing that I do at the beginning of all my videos, for the most part, if I don't do it then, I thank them at some point before the video even begins. I thank Spirit, I thank my ancestors, and that's thanking my entire family lineage for coming before me and doing what they've done, and then I'm coming through to help continue it. And that's what motivates me to get these videos out. Not trying to be I am the messenger, but I don't have to, I don't know it all. I don't know it all, but the message is coming through me. So that's all you gotta do. You do not have to be perfect. Somebody will walk your hand and show you how to put videos up. If you want some help with doing things like that, then y'all hit me up. Let me know you want to talk about what type of setup you can do, some ideas. I do have a tarot course that I'm working on in the background. That'll be ready soon. It's not ready yet, but part of it I've been putting online for free, which is the Fool's Journey, where I'm talking to you about the Fool and the journey that he's on. And each step of that journey, we're going through the 22 major arcana cards of the tarot deck. So if you want to hear more about the tarot, you want to get more ideas on basically how you can read the cards based on their messages and the different lessons that they teach, then definitely tune into that. They are in my playlist. Those videos are. I talk so much, my lipstick's coming off. The other thing I'm going to do is let you guys go. This video is about 30 minutes long, but I wanted to talk to you about how I actually do I can tell you more about how I do mine later, but this is just some ideas of how to do tarot readings and forecasts on YouTube. The other thing is looking up your information for doing the video. If you're going to be doing transit videos with the astrology, or you're going to just be doing readings, then you don't need any transits for just reading the cards. You just got to have your hands ready and then be ready to either speak the reading and show a picture of your spread or your layout of your cards, or take more than one picture of your card. There's so many ways that you can do it, and I've done different ways, and I've learned whatever best way is for me. So beyond that, let me go. I'm going to talk to you all later. I am Queen Sarita. Website's naturallyhighlife.com. This is about me living the best life that I can and learning how to do it in the most happy way that I can as a divine being, remembering who I am. This channel is about teaching you how to step into your own power and do your own thing. That's what I'm learning how to do. So thank you for being on this journey with me, y'all. On Instagram, follow me. I am Queen_Sarita on there, and I am your host, and I thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know what you want to see more of that I spoke of in this video. I know I talked about a whole lot of stuff, but like I said, it's about to stop judging yourself and just to go ahead and do what you know it is that you love to do, and stop limiting and stopping yourself, muting yourself. Do what you love to do. All right, peace, y'all.